Hello and welcome to Journey of a Student Nurse. My name is Lee. I am a second year student nurse. Welcome to my first ever vlog. This is both exciting and quite nerve-wracking at the same time, if I am to be honest, as I have never vlogged before. I have made a few videos, however I have never actually done a vlog. So the reason I'm doing these vlogs is just I want to share my day-to-day experience of being a student nurse, whether that is when I'm back at university like I am right now, or when I'm out on placement. As ever before, I'm going to say I will never ever mention patient or client details on my channel, nor will I ever mention nurses or any other healthcare professionals without consent from them beforehand. And everything that I do post on this channel falls in guidance with the Nursing and Midwifery Council Code 2018 for nurses, midwives and now nurse associates. I will also be complying with the social media guidelines as well. I'm only saying this just to protect myself and everything else that I'm going to be posting. That being said, in my first being the first vlog, I just want to move on and talk about some of my recent experience out on placement, and I'm going to kind of touch a bit more on this in sort of future vlogs and talk about it in videos. But I'm just back in university for the first day today, having finished my placement there on Friday. I have to say it has been one of the best placements I've ever been on. I've been with the district nurses and I cannot fault them. They were absolutely amazing. I've had an amazing time, and coming into my second year, I feel like in the last few weeks since I started my placement, I have grown so much more as a nurse. I've become more confident. I've become more self-aware of certain aspects about my practice. Many of these areas are good. Some things that I do need to change, and that is good, and keep going forward with that. And I feel like I've really developed both my leadership and management skills as well as time management. Coming back to uni now, having had a lovely weekend off, it was my birthday last week, so I've kind of had a sort of couple of days to relax. Back to classes today, back to where the kind of hard graft really is now. I've got an assignment due after Christmas. I've got an exam sort of in February, so I've got a lot of prep work over the next couple of months. And I have to say, I'm not scared by it. I'm actually quite excited going forward, and I'm hoping to continue just to do what I do and continue to improve. Like out on my practice placement there, as I mentioned, I feel like I've grown as a nurse. My clinical skills have improved, my leadership, my time management. This year, my academic calendar, I really want to just grow in the academia, just get much better understanding of referencing all these silly little things and become more confident in that. And just going forward, going with that and just furthering my knowledge about nursing. I have to say I've really enjoyed what I'm doing. So just to sort of round off the video, I just want to talk about why I'm vlogging, why I've decided to go down this road rather than just create videos. When I first created my channel, I decided to not just do one standard of videos where I recorded a video on a topic. I kind of wanted to do a wider variety, and vlogging was one of them. And I feel like the advantaging with vlogging, such as doing a blog, is kind of like you're not tied to a specific topic, though you can be. You're kind of just sort of going with a bit of a flow. And for some of my vlogs, I kind of just want to talk about my experiences, how like I've been feeling recently, kind of in terms of the work, talking about the good, the bad, kind of critiquing that and how I can change that. And I want to share my experience with that with fellow student nurses. I also want to vlog as well, because I want to do a separate vlogging series, as probably many know from if they've seen my Twitter posts on Lee Dixon STN on Twitter, and watched my video on Asperger's and nursing. You'll be aware that I am very open about my Asperger syndrome diagnosis, and I really want to share that experience as well. And I feel that particularly in the nursing field, it's not very well known about people who are on the spectrum and who are nurses, doctors, midwives, radiographers, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, you name it. I could name every profession. There's going to be at least 1, 2, if not more people in it. And I just want to share my experience with that. And I don't want just to say, oh, hey, I've got Asperger's, this is it, and say, oh, it only affects me with my clinic, with my sort of writing skills, which it does in some ways in terms of grammar and understanding certain concepts within academic writing, if you like. But like everyone, if we all struggle with a certain level of writing, so I would get support where needed. But I want to share more with that. I want to share a bit more about sort of how I deal with the day-to-day life, sort of these sensory effects of the condition, and just sort of sharing kind of the emotional side of it, kind of how some of the difficulties and processing certain things, to what level I've decided not going to go too in depth with it, because a lot of it is very personal and there will be things that I don't want to share, and I will not share things that I don't feel comfortable. However, I will share what I feel is relevant at the time and share with kind of what's needed to know, what's good information to know. And I don't want to give loads of information. I want just to give bite-sized chunks. And sort of finally on that note, I want to sort of be able to raise awareness and be able to support fellow nurses and other clinical colleagues, and to say, hey, this is what the condition's actually like. I can tell you from an inside perspective, though I will have my own, say, maybe more biased opinion because of how it affects me in many different ways. But I want to be able to bring light to that and be able to say, this is how it affects me and how we can then support others in a similar situation. Anyway, that's my video for this evening, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If you like the content, please like this video to support the channel, and subscribe for more great content. If you push the wee bell button as well, it will notify you when I post a new video onto my channel as well. And also just stay tuned on Twitter as well, and because I always share links to some great resources out there on Twitter. So stay tuned for more great content. Bye for now.